Hello, everyone. Welcome to the Laura Canfield Show, the Awakened Happiness Now Global Series, the Summer Autumn series we just started. So thank you so much for being here. I'm so grateful to all of you for being here and being a part of my community. And we enjoy these shows and these calls so much. So I know that some of you have missed a few in the past, I guess we haven't done one in about a couple of weeks. So it was time. So yay, we're back. So thank you so much. Today we have on the show, Marlenea Johnson is here with us today, and we're talking about miraculous manifestations. And so, this is about manifesting what you would like to experience in your life, right? It's about success and abundance, enjoying financial freedom to pursue all your passions, being able to manifest the greatest relationship, a healthy mind and body that's ready to conquer the world. So if you've always had a dream that needed fulfilling and you aren't afraid to demand for success, then this is definitely for you. And, and that's the thing, it's like demand success, take the actions, and, have that burning desire, right? So today, like I said, we're talking to Marlenea Johnson. She is a manifesting master. She's going to tell you all about all the different things and ways that she's been able to manifest her amazing life, as well as some testimonials from her clients, because her clients are successful businessmen and women from around the globe that she has spoken miracles into existence. So why wait when you can create? So today, like I said, we're going to be talking about miraculous manifestations. And Marlenea, as you know, is a manifester, a master manifester. And, when she waves her 24-karat gold magic wand and she says, 1, 2, 3, manifest it, money and miracles really do begin manifesting. She's the real deal, self-taught, internationally known, master manifester, abundant life coach, motivational speaker, light worker, intuitive energy healer, and a clairvoyant angel channeler. So Magical Marlenea has assisted over 16,000 people worldwide, and she meets them on the level they are at and elevates them at the speed they are ready to experience. The goal is to empower them to easily manifest their heart's desires and thrive, living a life of infinite possibilities. So I'm so excited that you're all here. We're going to be taking some live caller questions. So for those of you who are on the phones, you can hit *2 to raise your hand. You can always submit a question on the Q&A or the chat, whichever one you prefer. So, Marlenea, welcome to the show. Marlenea. Hopefully she'll be back in a second. I'm sure she's here. Maybe I muted her. Sometimes that happens. But in the meantime, as we're getting ready, as we're, doing the show today, so much is changing on the planet, right? And the thing is, and the energy of the planet is changing as well. And the thing is, nowadays, when you want to manifest something, you have to be really careful about your words, your actions, your intentions, because we are manifesting at a really quickly, really fast, at the speed of light. And so, be careful what you ask for, right? And so it's really important to get clear on what it is that you desire. Okay, so, what is it that you want? And also know, too, that it's not just a matter of wanting something, right? You have to also be willing to do whatever it takes to have it, right? You have to be willing to take action. You have to be willing to demand it from the universe and demand it from yourself. So then what does that mean? All those excuses that you have as to why you're not creating and manifesting something, you have to look at those too. It's like, okay, no more excuses, no more watching Netflix all day when I could be creating my life, right? So we just lost Marlenea, but I think she'll be back. I know that she is having, there's supposed to be a thunderstorm where she is, so hopefully it is not affecting her already. We were hoping, we were calling on the gods and angels to clear those phone lines and so on so that we would not be affected by it. So we will see in just a minute. But in the meantime, let me see who all is here on the chat and in the Q&A. So I see Lisa and Betsy and somebody else who I don't know. And Betsy was asking why not Zoom, right? Why are we doing instant teleseminar? So some calls will be on instant teleseminar and some will be on Zoom, mostly on Zoom, but some will also be on instant teleseminar. Julie, hi Julie. Awesome. And I see. Where is she? Where is Marlena? I think we lost her. Anybody have any questions coming up already? Like, what is it that you would like to manifest? Why don't you write it in the chat or the Q&A, whatever one works for you best. Oh, there's Marlena. She's back. Awesome. Hi, Marlena.
Hi, I thought I lost you.
Nope. Welcome.
All I
welcome,
remember
welcome.
is it said I'll be right back, and then all of a sudden, no noise. I'm like, wait a minute, let me peek here.
Yeah.
So,
That was you. So welcome. I've just been talking about what manifestation is and, what's required a little bit. So let's talk about miraculous manifestations.
Wonderful. So I just want to say thank you for having me here again. And it's always a pleasure because our energy together is just amazing.
Absolutely. So much fun.
Yes, it is. So in our energy circle that we're all in right now, I'm seeing like angels are starting to come. So we're coming from like the north and the south, and I got some coming from my east right now. So they're all just starting to come in, and it's like this group of angels joining in as the people are joining in. So it's like rather amazing to watch this happening right now, Alara.
Awesome. And so I was asking, for people to write in the chat or the Q&A, what are they wanting to manifest, So, for example, financial breakthrough.
Yeah, that's probably the number one of everybody on the planet all the time, right?
Right. Yep. It's very common.
Yeah, well, years ago they traded their livestock or rocks or gold or silver, and then they changed it over to money. So, everybody is like always in fear of money one way or another. Money, they're afraid of having money and they're afraid of not having money. So I work with both. So it's always like a fun thing for me to see what I can manifest. I like almost play a game, instead of making it such a big deal anymore. I just like say, okay, what can I manifest today? That's positive, of course.
Yeah, absolutely.
And go ahead.
No, go ahead.
No, what I feel like now I learn to basically add in like if you're looking for something to show up money or a person or a job or whatever, I always add in now like let it come in positive ways, because you can get money in negative ways easily by going out in your car, and having a crazy person smack into you. But that's why I'm thinking, we have to be more, right to the point at times, and when it comes to like manifesting, I'm very serious about it.
So do you want to talk a little bit about what manifesting is and what it isn't?
Yeah, well, I would say manifesting, of course, is something we're all good at because we've been, doing it for a long time. Since you were created here, you manifested your parents, you manifested your, childhood, manifested the friends you had, the places you went, the grades you had in school, your successes and your failures, your relationships with people all the way through, whether they were good or bad in our mind's eye, because everything that, even if it was a negative end result, I added into my toolbox and I utilized it throughout my life, because if you have bad things happening, then that's a sign right there, number one, that you have a belief about it, that, like such as it always happens to me or for me or that. Then I say that is part of your assignment to help people with. So you are to expand from that, shift it, and then use that, as one of your tools to create your journey from there on in. Like if you had all bad relationships, and your parents were like that, and then you can come out of that and shift it, then, you know, you can write books about it, how to help people, you know, through bad relationships and get them on the right feet. So, you know, that's where, you know, some of your money is right there in the negative manifesting things. But, you know, if you're not manifesting what you want, you are definitely manifesting what you believe. Okay?
Right. So basically, we're manifesting all the time. It's not something special that we have to do. We're always manifesting, right? But it's a matter of, yeah. But it's a matter of us now consciously choosing what to manifest.
Definitely, yeah. And it takes, you know, it takes a little work there because you got those beliefs going on, you know. And sometimes you're in a bad environment as well. You know, the household, you know, the land, the place you're at. I've had that before. Yeah, so also you may be engaged with the wrong group of people because if you realize whoever you're hanging around with, that's probably your group of people where whatever money they're making is about what you're going to be making. So if you don't, you know, if you're not making the amount that is covering your bills, look at the people you're hanging with, right? Look at that too.
Yeah. So then what, that means don't hang out with those people and find richer friends? Yeah. So it will happen anyway when you shift everything. You lose some people along the way because they're not ready yet for that level. And when you do like energy healing, some of them it's like woo-woo, you know. And a lot of people will hide that they're doing this, you know. Or that they shifted or something. They always want to hide and just close up. And that's where we're opposite of the animals. You know, animals are like, you see, when they get scared, like people, they squeeze up and they hide when they're scared. They tense up, the whole body tenses up. So you can't manifest nothing good when you're all scared and worried and negative and thinking terrible thoughts. But an animal, when they get scared, a cat or dog, watch them. Their back goes up, their fur comes out, they're ready to go. They're like, come on down, I'm going to get you. So that's what we need to be like. We need to, you know, open and expand our energy, release all the fear of whatever it is, and then, you know, your chakras are open, your aura is open, you're expansive, and more beautiful things can come in, all right? And I was looking at that, and I'm like, how cool are animals? They just walk around. They don't live in fear. They get fed. They find it. If they live outside, they find it easily in nature, you know. People come along and feed them. It's just wow, you know. So us people have a lot to learn. Well, I mean, a lot of it has to do with letting go of those false beliefs that hold us back from manifesting and creating the life that we desire, right?
Definitely. Oh, my goodness, yes. You know, if we were brought up in, you know, a house that money came easily and all that, then we don't have a lot of these hang-ups on money. But we'll find something else.
Yeah, absolutely. There'll be something else for sure.
Exactly. So everybody's always like jealous of other people. You don't know what's going on behind the scene. I can tell you from experience.
So let's say that you were brought up without a lot of money, right? So let's say you were poor growing up. How do you then shift into somebody who is making a lot of money? You know, who's been able to break that ceiling financially?
Okay, well, the first thing is recognizing, you know, that you are, what do we want to put? We want to say you are a powerful person, and you can create anything your heart's desiring, okay? So you have to really become a risk taker, where when poor people, they don't want to take risk. They're afraid. You know, they're afraid of yes, they're afraid of no, they're frozen. So a lot of people will say, I'm stuck. I got some block in my way. That
Yeah.
block right there is, you need to step out of that. So, like they'll say, come out of the box,
Mhm.
that's your comfort zone. You're comfortable with it, even
Mhm.
if you don't like it. So if I came to your house right now and I said, knock, knock, and you open it, and I go, okay, come on, you're coming with me. Don't take nothing with you. You can't even take a friend. You can't tell them you're going anywhere. Let's go.
Mhm.
You're like, uh-oh, right? So
Right.
that's what your mind does when I come in and I say, let's take out that fear of, moving forward, whatever it is, fear of taking a chance or a risk. Let's go right now. That's what I'm doing to your thoughts, to your belief systems, to your subconscious mind. And that subconscious mind triggers, uh-oh, what do we do without this?
Yeah. Yeah, because
Yeah.
it doesn't like change. It likes the status quo, right?
Yeah, it's in a comfort place. And
Yeah.
even though you're not comfortable, you have no idea what's going on in your brain, right?
Mhm.
So 24 hours a day, our brain is talking and it's sending out signals of, this works for me, this doesn't. I don't like chocolate, I like strawberry. That kind of, every thought is going on and on and on. He didn't call me last night, he's no good. I don't like men. That lady's no good. All these thoughts. So what's manifesting back at us is all them things that we're sending out, right? So
Yeah.
what we need to do is we need to come in and change the subconscious mind, right?
Right. Mhm.
And clear the fears, okay, that we grew up with. They taught us how to be afraid, right?
Mhm. Yeah.
And remove the negative beliefs that are there, and then the lies, and turn it around and bring us the truth, okay, and give us some confidence, all right? Because they didn't train us how to have confidence
That's
in
for sure.
ourselves, right?
Yep. Mhm.
And trust God or trust the universe, trust source, trust other people. They said, be afraid of everybody, watch out for that. So we learned that. And now we always got these invisible walls up around us. And then we're wondering, why can't we manifest that? Because we're afraid of that. Because, rich people were snobs or no good or, or they did drugs to get that money or whatever. And we don't even realize what's going on inside of us. So when we're saying, I want to manifest the lottery and win the lottery, you are way off of that vibration, right?
Mhm.
So if you did manifest the lottery, it would be gone within a year because you'd be like, money's no good, rich people stink, they do drugs. So we got to get rid of all that. And that's how I manifest a lot of beautiful things, because I have continually been working for years on clearing subconscious belief systems out of me and out of people. And so it's constantly clearing. And even in my space, I clear my space several times a day.
Mhm.
All right. And whenever I go to the store, all right, and I buy things, I clear the things I buy. I learn to do all this stuff.
So it's important to clear our space, physical space, and our energetic space as well.
Right, yeah. And if you have items in your home, so that will be included. You clean out your space, because people come in your house, you're watching TV, you got the computer on, you're hearing stories on the summits or whatever, the radio, people talking in your home. If there's negative conversations, all right, negative things coming in, commercials, internet, in through the walls, if you have an apartment or whatever, neighborhood, conversations are all surrounding us, right?
Right. Yeah.
And so it's 24/7. So you and me and everybody are marinating in that energy. Okay, you're in your house for at least 8 hours or more. You're marinating in that. So if you have an argument with somebody, you're marinating in it. All right, the argument could have been last month, and suddenly you're like, oh, my back hurts. Why? Okay.
Yeah.
Because you are holding anger, and the anger is being held in the house, and you didn't open the windows and do the clearing, and so it's a lot sometimes for people to comprehend But the first important thing is taking care of us, all right? And a lot of people are caregivers, and they're exhausted because they're taking care of everybody else's problems.
Mm-hmm.
and they're saying, why can't I manifest? You know, and you got everybody else's energy stuck to you. You know, so you're worrying about somebody and this and that going on, and so you know you don't have an open field around you.
Mm-hmm. So,
right?
so the first important thing to do would be clear our space, clear our energy field as well, clear our things, you know, of all the energy that's there, and then do that regularly. It's not just a one-time thing, you know. It's like do it regularly, like every week, or if you deal with a lot of people all the time, do it every day, right?
Yeah. So, like, here's a good example. If you work in a police station, okay, and you're at the desk, all right, or you're the arresting officer, and, you know, think about that all day. You're marinating and yelling and screaming, right? So all that energy is attached to you, and you bring it home, you know? so
that is affecting us in our manifestations?
Yes. Yeah, because you got yelling, screaming, negative, you know, energy stuck to you. Your mind is stuck on all that all day. So when you step out of that energy into the parking lot, we'll say, to get in your car, it goes in your car with you.
Yeah.
You know, and you're like, oh, and you keep mulling over the things that happened during the day, you know, how that goes. And then you get home and you're like, oh, what a terrible day. So-and-so did that, this, that. And you're bringing it in the house.
Mm-hmm.
So I do a funny thing like a dog would do when he gets wet by the rain. What does the dog do?
Shake, shake, shake.
Shakes it off, right? So I'm out in the parking lot of Walmart, and I'm shaking myself.
Mm-hmm.
Because there's people in there talking negative and this and that, and people don't like this or that. And I'm like, shake it off me. I'm not taking you with me.
Right.
You know, and I do a detach real quick, and I have keys, and I shake my keys because ringing a bell is a good way of clearing too.
Absolutely. Yeah.
Right? Yeah. So it's a quick thing, but it's mandatory in my life. Okay. Before these calls, after these calls, I go outside.
Right.
And I get in nature. So I fill myself up with the sunshine and the beautiful birds singing, and, you know, walk around in the earth, and, you know, then come on a call and I feel really good, elevated, ready to go. My vibration and yours have to be high, right? And joyous, no matter what may have happened an hour ago. You know? And I was like, yeah, we got to get to the point where we are ready to just let it go, drop it down. It's not ours anymore. Open up to receive some better things, you know, more powerful things, more things you can say, I am so happy and grateful for this beautiful day.
Right. and so let's say that, you know, we've done that, right? We've cleansed our field, our space, you know, we're open to receiving, you know, consciously, and, you know, like really feeling it in our body and being that we're open to receiving all the good stuff. Then what?
Then, well, make a list. All right? Make a list. What are your goals? Make a list. I would like to manifest, and you write down 1 or 2 words. You know what I mean? On your list. It doesn't have to be a big sentence. Unless we're doing relationships, that's another story. Because we want to be more specific, Alara, and we know what we need. And so you want to, you know, write it down, put it away from you on your desk or something. So you're not constantly looking at it saying, that didn't happen yet, why didn't it happen yet? Because then your vibration goes down.
Right, absolutely. Yeah, you're blocking
so
it.
Once you are doing the work and you feel really good and you cleared a lot of baggage, and you come back and you're like, okay, my goals are this for this week. Now you have to take action. All right. So if you're looking for a job, or you want to start a business or get new clients or something, you have to take different actions and see what works, right? I have people that will say to me, I haven't been able to get a job in 6 years. Nobody will call me. I said, did you send out resumes? Have you went online and applied? Nope. Right? See what I mean?
Yeah.
So if you're just sitting there on the couch and thinking, oh, well, we did a session together and I don't have to move and my phone's going to ring and they're going to hire me. I'm like, who's going to hire you? Besides the couch potato company. So, and they're like, they can't understand that.
You still have to take action. You still have to do stuff in this physical reality. You still have to do stuff.
Right. If you said, I'm going to have a summit and invite all these people and you don't get on the phone.
Right. Yeah.
It's like people are yelling, where are you? And that's what's going on out there. Your money is saying, where are you? Your new house is saying, where are you? Your new job is saying, where are you? Your clients are saying, where are you? So we got to get to that vibration where they are.
Okay, cool. Awesome. So I just wanted to let you know, some people have also said, I said about the financial breakthrough, creative passion. Somebody would like to manifest a partner. So all sorts of different things, right? So not just money, but, also creativity, right? Creative passion, which the person who put that in there is like, listen, you have a lot of creative passion.
Yeah.
I'm just calling her out on it. You have lots. Don't worry. So
yeah, it's just like, look at what you're good at. If you're good at writing or cooking or crafting or painting or, doing lawns or whatever, look at the list, make a list of what you're really good at, and then pick out the things off that list. What do I really, really enjoy doing? That's where your money is.
That's what they say.
And it's true. Where your passion.
Yeah.
What are you passionate about? So let me give you a quick story. Here's a man. He lost his big executive job in California. It's a real story. And he was like trying to find employment, and he couldn't find employment in that kind of field with that kind of money. So instead of getting upset, he sat down. He said, what do I like to do? And he said, I like to walk. So he come up in an idea. His creativity spark kicked in. And he put an ad out there. I will walk you so much a mile a day. If you don't like walking alone, meet me at such and such. Now he's rich. Because he liked to walk, and all these people didn't want to walk alone. Young and old, bring your pets too. So much a mile. Right? Every day. Rain or shine, he didn't care.
That is a weird one, I have to admit. I would not have thought of that.
Right, and that's his passion.
Yeah.
So you are like walking around with this $1 million idea. There's a million ways to make $1 million. And you're the only one who can do this one thing that no one else will ever think about. So be creative, right? And see what happens.
Absolutely.
Right? I used my baking before, right? And I went on eBay, and I still have that newspaper clipping. And I went on eBay and I said, I want to sell my baked goods. I'll send out samples and all that. Well, it turned around where a lady from New York Times emailed me and said, can I do a small little blurb is what they call it on you? And I said, sure. So she calls me and we discussed everything and why I was doing it. I did have a reason behind it. And then she turns around and puts a full page ad in there.
Wow.
Now, I'm living in New York then, and I thought it just went to New York. It went across the whole world. I did not know. My phone was ringing off the hook. I had an assembly line of baking going on in my kitchen. Sunday and Monday, get out of my kitchen.
That's amazing.
The soldiers' families were contacting me. And I was like, wow, So you don't know your idea that you've been sitting there mulling around. I should write this book. I'm going to write a book. I'm going to write a book, and it never gets done. Oh, because I got kids and a husband, and my aunt's staying here. I got to write a book. I got to write a book. 15 years goes by. I was going to write that book. I never wrote that book. That book was waiting 15 years ago to get on the market, and now you got that open opportunity on Amazon. So, start tonight and write down what you would love to manifest, why you would want to manifest it, and then say, okay, creative spark.
Mm-hmm.
Let's see, how can I, create this wealth coming in, right? And then for the people that want to manifest a soulmate or a partner or friends, be a friend. Would you date yourself? Why or why not? Write it down.
Right.
Now we want to work on why not. All right. Is your house clean? Right. Women, you want a man. He's going to come in your house. What's he going to think about your house? Is it too girly? Right. Is your bedroom full of fluffy pillows and pink things? A man don't want to stay in that. Right. And vice versa. If a man wants a woman, when a woman walks in that house, are socks hanging all over? Dirty, right? Does it smell like garbage? Think about it. Look good, all right? No matter what your mind is saying right now, oh, I'm overweight, oh, nobody would like me, I'm too old. No, that's what we want to get rid of. We want to get rid of those subconscious ideas and beliefs and pictures about ourselves because we were programmed that way. We must look like Barbie.
So let me just ask a question to everyone here. So for those of you who have something that you want to manifest, what are some of those negative beliefs that are coming up? For example, for somebody here who is wanting to manifest a partner, what's coming up when you say I want to manifest a partner? I want to manifest a partner, but blah 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 blah. Well, what's coming up? Let's write that in the chat or the Q&A so we can get it out, and Marlene can maybe clear it in some way. Okay.
Yeah, we can.
Or if you want a financial breakthrough, but I don't know, whatever thing is, or the or the creative passion. Why do you think you're not creative? I have no idea, but anyways.
What are you afraid of?
Yeah, so no judgment. Judgment. That's what it is, Lisa. You're judging yourself ahead of time. You're stopping the flow because you're already judging what you're going to create. Anyways.
Yeah, well, we all manifested this call today. So we ought to congratulate ourselves on that. We're all here.
So I have somebody on the line who would like to ask a question, and I always forget to do this on these calls because. So if you would like to ask a question, you can hit *2 to raise your hand or type in the chat or the Q&A. So do you want to take a caller question?
Sure, we can absolutely do that. That's
why
we're here.
Awesome. So I'm going to unmute phone number ending in 1262. 1262. Hello? Maybe. Hello? Maybe not.
Did I mute yourself?
Did you mute yourself? You can hit unmute. Maybe. Phone number ending 1262? No? Okay. Never mind. I can try again later maybe. We'll see. Nope. Going. Gone. Okay. Sometimes, people just have a hard time with that. All right. So what is coming up for you around, manifesting a partner? Why don't you think you can manifest a partner? Like, what's in the way of that? What are your thoughts about that, so that we can clear them? So, Marlene, did you want to do a process for everybody?
Yeah. Do they have any questions in there, Lara, or?
Oh, hold on. I didn't check the Q&A.
Reboot it?
Yeah, right. So Lisa says, I start painting, then I stop. I start to feel disconnected and frustrated.
Okay, so her creative spark goes on and off like writer's block.
Yeah, creative. Yeah, she's a painter, so she starts to paint. She's a little bit in the flow, and then it stops. So then she judges herself, like, I'm not in the flow anymore, and she gets frustrated.
Yeah, so she loses interest easily.
Mhm.
Okay, but she has that gift, and it needs to get out there.
Yes, definitely.
Right.
Mm-hmm.
So yeah. her brain and her arms are ready to go, but her subconscious mind has some kind of belief that I'm not good enough.
Mm.
Nobody will like this, so why bother?
Mm-hmm.
Now, where would that come from? Think childhood. Nobody listens to me, so why bother? Right? And you throw something. That's what I can see happening for her in her childhood.
Right.
Her belief kicked in, nobody cares, nobody listens. All right, so you stomp your feet and you run in your room and you throw your tantrum. And it never got released.
Can we release that now, Lisa? Yes.
Okay. Let's see. So for Lisa, we're going to, first of all, run some energy around her right now, an energy vortex of clearing and healing the past trauma. Okay, past life trauma as well, grandmother's side. I'm going to clear some of that false negative belief that nobody cares about me. That's a big one for her. And there's a lot of uncried tears there. Stubbornness is there. So we're going to remove some stubbornness that came from her grandmother's lineage. Right? And bring in some forgiveness between her and her siblings and family, mom and dad. I'm going to clear all that right now as much as we can. Release and let it go, Lisa. And I tolerated this for years as one of her belief systems popping up like just on a billboard here for me. Why should I show my stuff to the world? And there's so many other beliefs underneath it. There's a lot of anger and feed off. So we're going to clear some of that anger and residue of it and the entities that are keeping this in place. We're going to unplug them right now. Oof. Stubborn as a mule is what I'm getting. I'm going to remove that. Yeah, you know, there's so many layers underneath everybody's stuff. And it's always nice to have a session, you know, so we can get to the whole entire root and the story of it, right?
Right, yeah.
So we're pulling some stuff off of her head, and it's just like stuck there like glue, almost like a plunger that's stuck to a drain, and you're pulling on it, but it doesn't want to let go. So we popped a plunger off of there. Whew. We're going to let that energy cool off. It's like hot-headed. So we're going to let that energy cool off, and there's a lot of golden light going on her crown chakra right now. And then it's going to start to heal that part that we were able to clear today.
Awesome.
You can grab and utilize this package. It's going to help her because that's what it's all about. Motivation is in there, so yeah.
Awesome. Good. Lisa, let us know how you're doing, okay? So Suzanne was saying that she wanted to manifest a partner. She's 65 years old and living single. And then she said that the thing is she really does not know what is blocking her. She said, because I have nothing in mind which is blocking. Maybe my expectations are too big.
Nope, never. Because you're worth it.
Yeah, exactly. Don't settle.
Right. You can never ask too big. You can ask too small.
For sure. Yeah.
And you know, it doesn't matter how old you are. Okay, so for her, we'll clear some of the belief systems that I'm too old. All right, nobody would want me. See, the things you don't even know about that are hidden because of the collective consciousness beliefs that we all picked up, right? And going way back when into the lineage, where like a marriage should have taken place at 14 or 18 years old. Okay, we're going to clear some of that right now. And that it was from, you know, till death do us part. That's another issue there. Clearing like some of the attachments to the old partners or relationships still lingering in the field, because if they're there, you can't manifest something new. So let me unplug some of them out of the heart. Whew. And then, yeah, and be more like clear on your list.
Yeah, when it comes to relationship, you really do have to specify what you want,
Yeah, somebody
right?
healthy and vibrant, fun to be around, who, has their own money.
Yeah.
Yeah, so maybe
Who,
that's really specific, right? And you don't know where you're going to meet them. And
yeah,
so, you're not going out there every day. Why didn't I meet him yet? Where is he? Where is she? See, if you do that, then you're pushing them away.
yeah.
Or you're going to attract the, worst of the worst. So we want to just be like, here's our list, you know, um, and we,
And you have to continue living your life, right? Doing what you like to do, having fun living, don't just be in waiting, but live, and that's how that person is going to find you is by, they're going to resonate with your energy of you living your life, not you waiting for somebody.
right. And then you want to clear, loneliness and sadness and depression, because I don't know about the rest of you, but if I see somebody, their head's hung down, their shoulders are drooped, do I want to date them?
Mhm.
They're kicking rocks when they're walking, they look like they're down and out. They lost their best friend. Well, that's not the person I want in my life. I want somebody who walks around, they're singing in their car. They're happy. They're going down the street, walking, their heads up. They're enjoying their life, right?
Yeah,
So they're
exactly.
in their own power.
Yeah.
So we want this person here and everybody else to be in their own power, in their joy, right? So the more joy you have, and it could be in the smallest thing, like, you see a pretty flower and it brings you joy. Well, if that's your joy for the moment, then hold on to that pretty joy and smell that flower and get that energy coming into you, and then take a walk down the street,
Yeah, yeah.
you're vibrating
It's a
yourself.
different energy. Absolutely.
It
Yeah.
can shift in 1 second. If you're sad and I say smile, all right, your endorphins raise right then.
Yeah.
Your whole energy shifts when you smile.
Absolutely. Yeah.
Imagine laughing. What happens when you laugh? Your energy shifts higher, and your whole body just opens up to receive. And
Mhm.
what do you receive? Laughter, joyous things, happy things, right?
Yeah,
So
and so the partner, they add to the joy that you're already experiencing in life. They complement your life. I hate that saying from that movie Jerry Maguire, "You complete me." No, I was never incomplete, so no, you don't complete me, but you add more to my life.
right, we complement each other. That's the best word that you just used right there. Yeah.
Yeah. Mhm.
And you do not have to be, quote, in a relationship,
Mhm.
right? Because a
Yeah.
lot of people, we were programmed that, Cinderella. The prince is going to come. He's going to take you away. You're going to live happily ever after. Cinderella lied. And you do not always have to be with somebody. All right. And I'll tell you something. When you're with somebody, you're used to living by yourself. Now they come in your house with all their luggage, all their baggage, think about it, right? Your
Yeah.
life is going to change. All right. So now you got to cook and you got to clean and you got stuff you never had to do. So,
Yeah. So are
right,
you ready for that change?
right. So that's another thing. So sometimes it's good to be alone for a while and, then say, I'm ready now. The universe knows when we're ready for things. And a
Mhm.
relationship is very serious because now we're bringing two people together,
Yeah.
right? And trying to bring, two people together with two different mindsets and two different ways they, do their lives, right?
Yeah.
And make it work. And, the marriages that worked, like my great grandparents got married at 14 and they were married 67 years. So they really loved each other,
Mhm.
right? They didn't grow apart. They communicated. They shared things together. They did things together, and it was amazing, and just to watch them, I was like, wow, you know what I mean? And my parents were always bickering. So I had,
Mhm.
this beautiful, grandparents who got along great, and then I got to go home to a yelling fiasco.
Right.
So now my mind is programmed, well, some people it works, some people it don't, you know, and this kind of thing. So I have to work on that. And so that was one of my things to work on, because without me realizing, I drew in my daddy. The screamer, the yeller, the beater, the this, the that. There he was in a different body.
Right. Yeah.
Right?
Yeah.
So, yeah. So I would have a good relationship, a bad relationship. It's like a roller coaster. Good, bad, good, bad, good, bad, good, bad. Right? So right now, I am at the moment, if I'm still in that thing, I would be at the moment of a good relationship coming in. So I'm like I'm on this standby now where I'm like, you know what? I got things to do. Okay? I can have friends, which is great, male and female, groups of people, wonderful. But if someone's coming into my space now, I'm more alert. Right. What I will accept and what I will not. What I'm looking for specifically in a partner, okay, Absolutely. To share my space with me now, because, you know, I cleared a lot of my energy, and I don't know where they are, right? And
that's what it's about. It's about sharing your energy, sharing your space, sharing your life.
Right? Yeah, so we want to work on that. And I had a lady last month who was single for 20 years, and she was using my package, and then we had a session, and oh my goodness, that week she only got to listen to 2 of the modules. She listened to them like the first one for 2 days, on and on and on. The second one to clear, on and on and on from this package here. And she turned around, and in that week she got a raise. She got money in her bank account. She don't know where it came from. And she got invited to a girlfriend's party. She went over there to eat, you know, and stuff. She bangs into a guy. The guy and her click, they got a date. So she wasn't looking for the date then. And
it happened.
Bam. That's when it happens. When you're calm, you're fun, you're having fun, you're relaxed, and you're not thinking about that, right? The universe already knows that you know, desire that, or you have a need of something, and so they bring it in at the right moment. When we're open, you know what I'm saying? Free, and we're carefree is the way I put it.
When we've let go of some of those beliefs, those false beliefs, those limiting beliefs.
And you let go of some of the worry about it. You know, like, how am I going to do this and this and that? And you're all tense. So when you go to a house party, you relax. And so all of a sudden somebody finds you attractive because now you're relaxed. And it's funny because she had on a pink shirt and so did he. So it's like click, click. And so she likes to write. He likes to cook. So I said, there you go. Put your 2 brains together and you got $1 million idea right there. Right? His cookbook.
So that's awesome. So Suzanne, you know, is the one that was looking for the relationship. She says, you're right. I'll try more to work at my inner confidence and joy. And I'll continue to be more, you know, deliberately more positive and thankful and so on, and trust the universe. So that's awesome. Thank you, Suzanne.
Thank you.
And Lisa was saying, you know, after you work on Lisa's energy, she said, thank you. That brought up a lot of tears. Definitely feel releasing of energy.
Good, because it's all on her crown. It was, you know, a lot in her mind still. But, you know, she's ready, you know what I'm saying? Whatever is to leave right now will be going.
Yeah, absolutely. And Daisy's saying that some of the beliefs or thoughts that were coming up for her was everything I did was wrong. I was not smart enough.
Yeah, so right now she's probably saying, I got a block to this or that, and I don't know why. Okay? So her subconscious thoughts, the one that she notices that are, you know, popping up prevalent, you know, I'm not smart enough. Now, who told you that? You see? Where did that from? Right? It wasn't from you. It wasn't from God's source.
Nope. I was always told that too, that I was not smart, I was stupid, I was like, yeah, I was told that all the time when I was growing up.
Yeah. And so if you didn't break out of that, get out of that
Which
cardboard box.
I did, thank God, because even just this weekend, somebody said to me, "You're really smart. You're really analytically, minded." I said, "Yeah, I guess so." I said,
Yeah,
"Yeah,
see,
I am."
yeah. So there's still some questioning there. Yeah, I guess so.
Well,
So,
yeah,
yeah,
because I'm both. I'm analytical, but I'm also very intuitive, right?
right. And so, anywhere that any of us believed that we weren't good enough, smart
Yeah,
enough, worthy enough,
yeah,
yeah. So let's like grab that energy right now.
yeah. Let's
Where
do
is
that.
it in everybody?
Yeah.
All right. Or
Mhm.
anybody on the call saying, "Oh, I got that too." We're gonna clear that right now.
Yeah.
Okay. Anywhere it's hiding. Okay.
But, I'm not smart enough. I'm not good enough.
I'm not
Everything I
worthy
did
enough.
was
Nobody
wrong.
likes me.
Yeah.
All right. Clearing all that. I gotta hide.
Mhm.
I feel blocked.
Mhm.
All that. Things like that. Let's clear all that stuff right now. And a lot of it's in the head and the throat today.
Yeah.
The head and the throat. And there's a couple of people that were bullied on the line. I was picked on,
Oh
and
yeah.
some of that energy, there's some attachments to the bullies from, let me see, the right side. So it was male energy picking on people. Let's pull out the bully's attachments out of our hips and sides, like in your rib cage.
Mm. Okay.
Okay. Pull
Awesome.
all that out. Anytime we were bullied and didn't even know that we were being bullied, made fun of, degraded.
Mhm.
Okay, pushed down, shoved down, shut up. We're going to clear all that right now. Pulling that, popping it off, giving them back their energy, cutting off victim energy, clearing victim energy, victim
Yeah.
mindsets, victim hearts.
I'm yawning like crazy.
Yeah,
That's
and,
good.
and, and it started pouring out, and I'm saying, keep my power on.
Oh yeah, yeah.
So,
Here too, it was raining, and we had a little bit of rain and thunder, but it's gone. Thank God.
yeah, it's just like I tried to hold it back. I did it good for an hour. So if it does go off, everybody, it isn't me, but we're clearing all this toxic energy,
Mhm.
okay? And it's toxic to our, manifesting beautiful things, more exciting things, more powerful things. And what my purpose is to actually manifest the real you, because you are miraculous, actually. So
Mhm.
knowing it or not knowing it, believing it or not believing it, you are.
Right. Right.
You are a genius, and you got it in you. And we just got to turn it on, and clear them thoughts. And, it takes a little clearing, and then, downloading the truth.
Good. I'm still
So,
yawning. How's everybody else doing? I'm still yawning like crazy.
yeah, don't fall asleep. When it rains out, it's like, it's
Yeah.
music to some people.
Yeah. Yeah. And Julie says it's pouring where she is too.
Yeah. It just started here again. It's been on and off all week, and I think this is the last day of the beautiful rain, but all nature is singing right now, so I'm just going to say I'm grateful for the rain, the thunder, the
Yep.
loud banging. I think they're bowling in heaven, as they used to say.
Julie's in Canada. So.
Oh, wow. So we're on like opposite,
Yeah. Yeah.
I'm in Florida, so it's like, Canada's way up there.
Yep. And she's at the more to the west than you. Anyway, center west.
Ah, so
And
I'm
I'm in
in
Europe.
sunshine there. And the sunshine over my state. That's what it's called, the Sunshine State. I'm like, okay, let's see it. We didn't have rain for like 5 months, so I'm not really able to complain. And some
So
farmer must have wanted to manifest rain, so he got his answer, So, we all have to
Suzanne is
share.
on the phone. I don't see you, Suzanne, with your hand raised.
Press star 2, right?
Yeah, press star 2 or, yeah, I don't see you, Suzanne, with your hand raised. That's okay. So she said that her, the question is answered. She's in Germany and she's also expecting rain and thunder. It's coming from me to you, Suzanne.
That's amazing. We're all getting raindrops today, which is okay. We're getting washed.
Yeah. Yeah.
Our homes and land are getting washed is the way we're going to utilize this energy right now. And when it thunders, okay.
Oh, I see you now, Suzanne. I know which one you are.
Yeah,
Awesome.
so when it thunders out, right, from now on, just say, good, I got rid of another block.
Ah.
Like your angel gave that block a punch in the head. So when it goes ba-boom, just say, good, one more block disappeared, right?
Yeah. Wow. So Lisa says she's yawning. Energy is pretty strong for me, really feeling it in my throat and crown.
Yep.
And she said, we have also had rain and thunderstorms here in South Carolina.
It's all good. It's just going to wash from Canada down, and it was in Germany, right, too? So it started with you, Alara.
Yep.
Came from the top down. Whoop. Yeah. And below me, I think, is like Caribbean and things like that. So if anybody's in the Caribbean, if it's raining, let us know.
Oh my goodness. So yeah, lots of releasing happening, which is awesome. So thank you. And Julie's also, she said, I can feel it also in my throat and crown getting chills. Good.
Yeah, the energy's going to move. And you know, sometimes it's like for about 3 days that you keep feeling little, you know, things like energy moving here and there in your body. And instead of getting afraid of it, just be like, oh, good, energy's leaving.
Yeah. Just shifting and moving. Awesome.
Yep.
Yeah.
Yep.
Awesome. Good. So did you want to talk about the special offers, Marlene?
Yeah, we can do that and then, you know, take any questions or whatever we got.
Awesome. So let's, for those of you who are on the live page, you can just click on special offer. Those of you who are on the phone, you can go to alara.at/show/Marlenea6, MARLENEA 6.
Woo.
And this is a brand new package, Miraculous Manifestations, package A and B. All right, Marlenea.
Yeah, here we go. So, yeah, we have today we have 2 packages, and you know, if someone wants to have a session, we can work on that too. Okay. But the first thing we want to do is we want to start with package A. Okay. And our first track here is the goal is manifesting. Okay. And that's what we're here for, to manifest something great and something more happier, you know, better experiences. So what we put together here, you know, is a question and answer thing. Okay. And a process. All right. So we're going to mark it as our goal is manifesting, and then you fill in the blank here. What you really want to truly manifest. And if it does manifest, right, then what? You see? So we're working together on that. Okay. We're going to go into your heart there and reveal your secret desires. Things are going to come up that you didn't even expect and be like, oh, yes, that's awesome. And we're going to work together. We got to start at track 1 and then we work down. So the first thing is we want to see what our goals are and do clearings, and then we're going to achieve the result. That is our, you know, destiny, is to achieve the maximum results. Correct? Yes? So track 2, what we need to do then, we're going into the next level, is we're going into a deep meditation where we're going to reconnect the hara line, okay? And the hara line goes from source to the earth, way down deep, way up, you know, deep, where you can't even see anymore. We do our chakras, of course, but we need to reconnect everything together. So that's the hara line. And it's golden light that comes straight through you. A lot of people, it comes through and it gets blocked. It comes through and it goes out the shoulder. It should not be doing that because you're not connected to source, okay? Or there was, you know, a disbelief system, in God or source, in a creator, or you got mad at him, right? Then the earth, if you're not connected in the earth, it may go out your hip. And then you're wondering why my feet, or legs hurt and this and that. So we want to reconnect that. And when we're doing that meditation together and clearing and infusing your horror line, some people have gotten physical healings. Okay? So, yeah, and I use that like twice a week myself to keep myself in line, because you get disconnected sometimes. Track 3, this is for everybody right here. You get a notebook and you go to town with me, okay? And we fully participate in this healing, okay? We're going to go very deep into your story, the negatives and the positives, all right? Be totally energized and rejuvenated during and after this clearing and healing session. So we work on that together for 30 minutes, all right? So we are able to go into our entire story, all right? And it's good to get it all out and heal it, okay? And after that, you feel really good because you got rid of a lot of junk. And you didn't have to be on a phone call or anything. It's like having sessions with me is what we're doing here. And the next after that, we go into the vortex, which is a lot of fun, okay? It's a 30 minutes guided visualization and activation process where we become one with the vortex of miraculous manifestations. This is where you begin your journey, okay, of learning to really being focused on what you love to manifest and actually seeing the results, all right? So that track right there is very powerful. And then track 5, everybody loves this. It's so simple. The energy of money, okay? It's subliminal music track, so you just play it. You can be doing your dishes or whatever. You can sleep with it on. It doesn't matter. Bring it to work with you, wherever. Bring it on a vacation, a hotel room. Always fun to, bring your tracks with you when you travel, all right? Bring them into your family's homes. Good thing for some people who have a negative family. I do it all the time. So you'll reprogram your mind for success, okay? And if you really want the best results, use headphones. It works both ways. So I'm just letting you know it will work both ways so you're not stuck to the computer. As long as it's playing in the background, your subconscious mind is hearing it and getting the food it needs, the truth. Okay. And then I put in the bonus track. I couldn't leave this out. I want everybody to have this. Stop and smell the roses. All right. Mm-hmm. And this is good for everybody. A gentle guide to relax you and bringing your entire being into a peaceful place. Okay. Because there's so much stress in everybody's life right now. So we want to be in peace. We're going to soak in a blissful energy as I do a clearing and a balancing for you. Then we're going to do a guided meditation in it where we stop and smell the roses. And plus I'll be filling you and your home with perfect peace. So that track right there, okay, will clear you, the animals in the house, and your home itself. It's awesome. Well, anything marinating in there, it's going to smell like roses now. The energy. Nice. When we think of roses, right, we think of love. Yeah. Passion, right? So we want to bring that into all of us and in our home as well. So when people walk in, they're like, wow, I like this house. It's very comforting and peaceful. Mm. And they calm down if they were acting up outside the door. So that's package A. And then we have with package B, everything comes with, with B, everything in A comes with B, okay? So what we want to do here is we want to set an intention and be really clear on exactly what our goals are and exactly why we would love to experience the maximum manifestation benefits, okay? We got to be fully engaged and very clear and determined and ready to take immediate action, right? So what I did here was put together this whole entire program. So if you use package A, it will work for you, and then B will enhance it, okay? So track 1 is going to be utilized for restoring the energy so that you can actually manifest something wonderful, all right? So it will be, used for clearing stressful situations and remove that exhaustion, you know, and get exhausted with care, you know, or you have a energy on and makes you tired. And you're like, I was just full of energy. Why am I so tired? Right? Or somebody passed away. That's a good track to keep on hand right there, that first track. Also, what I put in there was subliminal messages to boost your energy up, boost your thought patterns up. So you could be down and out for years and not even know why you feel so crappy, why you got depression, and you start playing this track here, and it starts healing that, and you start feeling like you, which we should feel like us, all right? And then the second one, I love the title, Poverty Has Left the Building. Okay?
Yep.
So you go from rags to riches, which was your question earlier, and so we're doing a total clearing and healing. It's a session to remove the poverty mindset and all the negative beliefs, attachments, and stories right out. So the more you use that one, the more you're going to start manifesting money or relationships or new business or new jobs, or, you know, your greatest potential will start manifesting. You might wake up and you might say, oh my goodness, I dreamt this and now I can do it. I got a whole, you know, book lined up here, you know, or whatever it is. So that track will help you get rid of the poverty mindset that they put into us. That's wonderful. And then the next track, I really love doing this one, you know, once a week for me. Other people can do it all night long or whatever they want to do. I call it my perfect place. It's 40 minutes where we abandon the entire world and all people and everything, you know, and we go into a guided meditation where I'll be bringing you into a natural state of peace, where we can easily manifest our dreams. So when we're in our perfect place, the perfect energy, the perfect vibration, you really feel it. You're just like, oh my God, I haven't felt this much peace ever. And then you can start seeing things manifest before your eyes. It's like amazing. Track 4, everybody will love this one. Money is addicted to me. Yeah. So it's a daily mantra with affirmations and an activation. So you're going to want to speak them out loud with me, you know, daily. Like you do your gratitude list. Well, this is me with my mantra list, all right? I'm happy and grateful, you know, and you add your things. Now, that track you want to do, you know, a couple times a day. Write them down, print them out. Put them on the refrigerator. Put them in your car. Put them in your purse. You know, put them in your wallet and pull them out randomly and read them out loud. So your mouth speaks and things start to manifest, okay? Because your brain speaks words into your head, but when your mouth says it out loud, that's what's going to manifest because your brain's hearing your voice and it's kind of giving it instructions. So that's how mantras work. Your mouth has to speak them out loud, and then your brain hears your voice going, uh-oh, I got to manifest that thing. So watch what you're saying, everybody. Track 5. All right. This is where we invoke the power of the Spirit, the Holy Spirit, and we do a candle ceremony where we call in our angels, our guides, creator, source, our masters, where we're seeking infinite wisdom and direction, okay? And it's a quiet time where you can hear, you know, from source, where you can hear from your angels, where you can hear your inner guidance. And it takes a little practice to become quiet, all right? And it will happen, right? It will happen. And then you'll start hearing your direction. And you'll be like, wow, you know, I thought that was what I was supposed to do. And then you'll get that confirmation. So that's what that track is for. And track 6 is mastering your motivation. So that one lady who has a painting gift, this is track for her. Right? It's a training on being disciplined, focused, inspired, serious, awake, alert, and taking constant positive action. All right? I will persist until I succeed will be your new action. All right? You won't even have to think about it. You'll just be doing it. Now, the next track follows that one, and it's my favorite one, jump out of your comfort zone. Okay? So it's a training session that will be your game changer. Take notes. It's the most powerful teaching I've ever done. So if you're lucky enough to have this in your hands, treat it like pure gold, because it is. It's going to help you get from where you are right now to where you want to be and beyond. Okay? So you've got to get out of where you're comfortable in, rather it's negative energy or somewhat positive, but you want more positive. All right? So coming out of that comfort zone you're in, that comfortable place you're in, and manifesting your dream life, okay? So if you want to go from poor to rich, that's the track you want to use, okay? And then we have bonus tracks here. Track 8 is subliminal messages for you with music, and this one will help you to easily manifest abundance and miracles, okay? Listen several times a day. Just let it play. Just turn it on, you know, morning, noon, and night, or whatever your schedule is. And then track 9, bonus, you will allow for rapid change with ease. See, so you won't fight the changes, all right, that we're programming you with. Track 10 is to reset and renew. This is brand new, a brand new soundtrack with affirmations to instantly calm you down when you're upset, collect your emotions, reset your day, and set a new pattern for handling the stressful situations in the future. And you'll feel joyous. You'll feel peaceful even when something's going on that's supposed to, you know, trigger you. It won't trigger you anymore. You'll just be calm, and you'll say, oh, that's all right. That's going to leave, you know. Now, the last track here, track 11, is to receive massive cash and opportunities now. Okay, so you're going to have a mindset of gratitude, which will make you happier, healthier, more satisfied. You'll attract abundance, and you'll magnetize better experiences. So I suggest you listen to that one before you go to bed, all right, for 4 weeks or more, you know. Keep listening to it for the rest of your life, because, you know, that's the best thing to do to receive massive cash and golden opportunities. You want to keep on creating. So that's what that bonus track is for. And that's the 2 packages today that I'm offering. We can, you know, add in a session if people ask for that, then we will do that. This awesome. Right here, these 2 packages, Alara and everybody, are like having several sessions with me.
Yeah, I mean, I'm just looking at this package even more closely now, and it's like, these are the kinds of things I would buy for myself, you know, to create my life. So it's awesome. Yeah, awesome stuff.
Yeah, so this is like, I would take track 1, and somebody might be saying, I got goals, but I can't get through, and I'd be like, here's our session, you know, and I go, and then I go deep, you know, you got pain in your body, you can't get rid of that ache, you know, or something like that. Then track 2, you know, you want to go in order with them the first few times, and get a notebook and a pen and start jotting things down, and you'll be surprised, you know, what manifests in your life that's different by the time you finish this package.
Absolutely. And so for both of these packages, there is a 2-part payment plan available. So the package A is $97 and package B is $147. And as you can see in package B, it includes everything in package A, plus it has, you know, way more stuff as well. So a lot of really cool products, really cool meditations and subliminal MP3s that you can just play, you know, and keep playing. So I love it. Thank you, Marlene.
You're welcome.
Marlena. I know, one of these days I'll get it right.
Well, the A is for awesome.
Yes, absolutely. So this package, these 2 packages again are available at alara.at/show/Marlena6, MARLENEA6. So I was just going to come back and ask if anybody has any questions about either the packages or about manifestation in general, or something specific for what's going on with you. I remember here somebody, I know that you cleared the stuff about the bullying, which is awesome. Somebody had a question about that. If anybody has any more questions about how can you manifest with more ease? What else can you do, or what is in the way of you manifesting your dream life, your, whatever it happens to be that you would like to create. And it is about, um, manifesting lots of different things. Don't just focus on one thing and just put all your energy there. And it's about manifesting, different things all the time. This is about living life joyfully, right?
Yeah, definitely. So it's like, you might want to manifest a nice vacation.
Mm-hmm.
All right.
Yeah.
And, you're wondering in your mind, where you're going to go, how you're going to get there, should you go there? Should you go there? This kind of stuff. See, so we want to remove confusion. All right.
Right.
And make you specific. All right. Like, it's so funny. Like I said the other day, I'd love to go to Hawaii. That's one of my goals for the future.
Mm-hmm.
So I have future goals.
Yeah, absolutely. Yeah.
Definitely. Don't stop today and go, oh, I just need $1,000 to pay these 2 bills.
Yeah. Yeah. We all have bills, and we're always going to have bills, but it's also a matter of, paying down those bills and at the same time enjoying life. So, Julie has a question. She says, not sure why I can't get that breakthrough. What is blocking me? Love my job. Been working as care aide for 20 years. Sowing seeds, watching your videos, Marlene, worshiping music, listening to worshiping music, etc.
Yeah, it's like, fear. Big thing of fear comes on. And, when you're in fear and doubt, it stops everything. It stops, it stops God. It stops, angels in their tracks. They're like, I don't even know what fear is. All I know is love. All I know is joy and peace. We see fear. So what happens with fear? Block, or you get entities jumping in because they love fear. They love darkness. So I was listening to a little kid on TV, and she was so cute. She was afraid of the dark. And so the man said, oh, I used to be afraid of the dark too when I was a kid. And his dad come in and he said, close your eyes. What do you see? The kid says, nothing. Says, okay, open them. What do you see? Everything. Okay. When I turn out the light right here, what do you see? Nothing. Are you afraid of nothing? No. So it will help people. If you look at something you're afraid of change, you're afraid of doing something, you're afraid of not doing something, right? Close your eyes. What do you see? Nothing. Are you afraid of that? Nothing? No. So then your fear starts to just dissipate. Just dissolve.
So I was just thinking about Suzanne, for example. So she says she's been working as care aide for 20 years. I'm not sure what that is exactly, but I'm assuming it's working with people who may be sick and seniors, right? So is it possible that there's a lot of entities around her or around the seniors? I mean, I've already given a yes.
Yeah, they are. Yes, of course.
Yeah.
Because they attach to, any situation, place, or people.
Yeah.
Okay, that are in a negative mindset.
Yeah.
Right? And then they start, like the older people get scared.
Yeah.
Right? Scared of falling, scared of being alone. They lost a loved one, their spouse. So they get grieving. And they don't come out of the grieving. And so there you go. That's a feast. And then
so is it possible for Julie is it possible that she's being affected by entities?
Yeah, that can happen if she feels it, like feel heavy, nightmares, pains, aches, this and that aren't really yours. Yeah. Or you feel depressed all the time or something when you leave work, when you're at work, and you might go outside of the job and feel different. You feel better.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So she says, I feel like God has put me in this type of job for a reason. And she also says, feel heavy in the chest.
Yeah. So you have like, emotional pain, like sadness.
Yeah. So can you clear some of that for her?
So
because she is going to be affected by all the stuff going around.
Oh yeah, so you got to constantly, it's a daily thing with that, with that kind of position. I used to work in the hospital. I was a nurse's aide as well. But I was bouncy, and I made the patients get up because I have a gift of motivating people. Yeah. You want to go home? Get out of the bed. Go do your therapy.
And she says, I do love my job helping others. Absolutely. And I can definitely see that. But you still have to clear your energy, you know, more so than normal, you know, more than normal people do.
Yeah, and there's a lot of worry and there's a fear in there that's underlying all this, and it just keeps her stuck in this spiral, worrying about stuff that isn't even her problem.
Right.
All right. So a lot of that's in there, and then it's like deep rooted. And then there's some, you know, family stuff there too. So
just take a deep breath there, Julie, and just let it, you know, just let the energy do its thing. She says, I do listen to your 30-minute house cleansing.
Right. Yeah, I know who she is. So
that's good.
We'll just work on that, and possibly, like, you know, down the road we'll maybe have a session to work on some more deeper rooted things. But right now we're just going to let it do its magical work here, I call it that, and be more like creative spark, you know, maybe one of them adult coloring books. I see, you know, you're supposed to be doing something with colors. So just to clear your, you know, mind of all the worrying. You got to do something different, you know. Jump out of the box to do something different where there's a lot of bright colors and things.
Yeah, absolutely.
So you're not always thinking about work and this problem, you know. Take a walk after this call, too. If it's raining out, bring an umbrella and sing in the rain.
She says she loves coloring.
Yeah, so there you go. See, I can see all these colors, and I'm like, okay, how about an adult coloring book? So, you know, I saw them at the $1 store, and I was like, amazing, because the other stores want $8. Same book,
crazy.
You know?
Yeah,
so,
that's
yeah,
crazy.
So I'm like, you know, I'm into looking at items, and I'm saying it's the same item, and why is this $1 and why is that $8?
Yeah.
Right. So in my little saving jar, you know, my happy little face jar for fun money, you know, I'd rather have $8 in there.
Absolutely.
And have to utilize one for this fun thing. So, you know, I look at things, balancing them out, right? Yeah. So I have fun jars and I have vacation jar, you know, your giving jars and envelopes and your bill money and things like that. And I also, you know, want to tell people, when you know what money feels like, paper or coins, you know, it's a different feeling from a plastic. Plastic, if you feel a credit card or a debit card, or you look at it, it does not resonate with me with money. It's plastic.
Right.
I don't care what pictures on it or whatever. Numbers are on it, big deal. Right? So I'm used to looking at money, feeling money, smelling the money. All right? Or the coins. I hear the coins. It means money to me. I see money on the ground. It means money to me. If I see a piece of plastic on the ground, I want to throw it in the garbage. Right? So that's another thing where the world has shifted to plastic. And nobody knows what money smells like or looks like anymore. So if you want to manifest money, put some money, you know, neat looking money, not ripped in paper, taped and all, in your wallet.
Yeah.
Keep it there and facing the same direction, all neat. All right. So when you open your wallet, you say, oh, I got money.
Yeah.
Right. And if you have to start with coins, do that. I got money. You see, look at money. Put coins in front of you, right? Put a $1 bill on next to your computer or 10 or whatever, you know, and you always say, oh, I got money.
That's
so
true.
wherever you spend a lot of time in your house, you know, put messages on the refrigerator, you know, that inspire you, right? Like I have one that says, wake up and be amazing, you know. There's another one on a paper towel. I didn't even realize I bought paper towels that had words and sayings, and I couldn't use these 2 sheets. because one was telling me how beautiful I was in the morning.
Mm.
So most of the time you're like, oh, I look terrible. It's morning, you know. No, I look right at that directly on this counter over here. And it says, you know, like, good morning, beautiful.
Right.
I'm like, thank you. You know, so before I used to always have that negative response. Now I'm
Right.
just like, thank you. And then listening to your little morning gratitude sayings, you know, like, I'm grateful for these flip-flops and sunshine and butterflies or whatever. It just like encourages me.
Yeah.
It's a quick pick-me-up in the morning. So put up these little things and put things in your car, you know, that inspire you, because everybody's different, you know. And if somebody is honking and beeping and yelling and doing that to you, road ragers, just do not respond anymore. And be like, I understand I used to be that way. I send you love. Right? We all responded to them, okay, in one way or another, the trigger. So what we're going to try and do now is we're going to try and get ourselves into a state of peace, gratitude, and love, right? And love is the greatest gift we all have. We just have to allow ourselves to be loved and genuinely give love, right? And not judge ourselves like the one lady there, or judge each other anymore. We're all at a different level, right?
Yeah.
And so we can just accept each other where we're at and just love that person where they're at. And they see how loving you are, then they drop their barriers and relax, you know?
That's true. Yeah. There's no resistance then.
Exactly.
Absolutely.
So if you're a screamer and they want to fist fight with you and you're just looking at them and smiling and not responding, they have nobody to fight with. So that's how it is with energy. And if you want to manifest something great, you just drop your barriers and say, I'm done with arguing with that. You know, it's going to show up. And you just start believing it and relaxing. And it happens easier.
Yeah, and it's also, you know, if you focus on something else, you know, because, you know, that way you're you know, it's like if you're constantly focusing on just that one thing that you don't have, you know, you're not going to have it. So then focus on something else that's joyful and fun for you, and that will take the pressure off that one thing that you really want, and then it'll be easier to, you know, get to the next level with it, right?
Yeah, that's so true. It's like, you know, if you went to the beach, all right, in your house, you were all worrying about how you're going to manifest, you know, $100 or whatever, we'll just say. And now your friend calls and says, meet me at the beach. And you're like, okay. So you drag yourself to the beach, you know, and you're sitting there and you're like, your mind's still, I don't know how I'm going to. And she starts saying, hey, look at the beautiful boat.
Exactly.
Look at that beautiful sunrise. Now your mind is focused on the boat and the sunrise. And you lost all that stress. And so the water, you know, the water is healing. Salt water is so healing. The sound of the water, the waves, the kids playing, all that. And then your stress is gone. So while you're out, you get $100 in your mailbox. It happens all the time. Because you stepped out of that stress. And you didn't even know the $100 was already coming. The mailman had it. So let it go. And you know, I call the mailmen sometimes my little angels. They deliver gifts or boxes or whatever. I'm like a little kid in the, you know, candy store when the mail's coming. I'm like, what do you got for me today? You know, I'm excited, you know. Even when it's bills, I'm like, thank you. Because now that keeps somebody in a job.
Right.
And I was provided 30 days of wonderful electricity or, you know, a roof over my head or whatever.
Exactly. Yep.
Yeah.
Yep. Absolutely. I love that.
You got to say thank you.
Yep. Reframe those bills. So I have that. I have somebody with their hand raised again. You want to take? Let's see if we can get them through this time. So phone number ending in 1262. I'm going to unmute you. Hello.
Yes, hi. I am Irene.
Hi, Irene.
Oh, Irene.
Hi. Sweetheart, I am in deep trouble. I am so broke, it's not even funny, and I have no idea. I know that something will happen, but I have no idea how I'm going to handle it.
Okay, so first of all, you're not broke.
Thank you.
Right. That's always one of those sayings where people say, I'm broke or I'm stuck. And
Yeah.
if you think of something that's broke, it has to be porcelain or glass, right? So
Yeah.
you are not broke. Now the situation seems, impossible. So that's all you're focused on.
Yes.
Right. So what I want you to do is close your eyes. Okay. And you're going to see nothing. Right? Darkness, gray, whatever. Right?
Yes.
So that's okay. And you're not afraid of that. Right? So
No.
I don't want you to be afraid of the outcome anymore. Okay? I want you to sit where you're at right now. And if you are able to, Irene, listen to this replay after. But I want you to focus on upward with your eyes closed. Okay?
Mhm.
And as you're focusing upward, what I'm going to do, and everybody else too, is lift our focus up, okay? Out of the top of our heads, up into the heavenlies, okay? Okay, and the angels are up there and they're singing, all right? So down on the earth, you're going to have trouble. But up above, where the higher thoughts are, there's a lot of joy, celebration, laughter. There's a lot of fun, there's joy, there's peace. So right now we're going to lift you up, okay, out of the fear, clearing your heart of the fear and your mind of the fear. Release and let it go right now. No matter what happens, I don't care. I want you to say it out loud. No matter what happens, I don't care.
No matter what happens, I don't care.
I'm done with that.
I am done with that.
It's not my problem anymore.
Not my problem anymore.
I quit.
Oh, this is very funny because the energy is lifting.
I quit.
I quit.
Okay, good. So you are no longer employed by the company of fear, okay? So we're going to clear out all those little energies. They are just demonic, entities, dark energies, and they were surrounding you and dancing around your head constantly for a couple of weeks now. So we're going to remove them, get them out of the way right now. We're going to let the peace fill your heart and your mind right now. And I want you to stay focused upward. And when you're looking upward, you see the word joy. It's gold. It's up there. It's big letters of joy. J-O-Y. Joy is up. Okay? We're looking up at the word joy and beautiful light. Just golden light from heaven just shining on you right now. And we're going to ask your angels to come and surround you right now. We're going to clear your heart of all that fear and all the times that you had a struggle. All right? I release struggle. And I want you, Irene, to say, I'm done with struggling.
I am done with struggling.
There we go. And that came way back, way back, way back. They had a struggle for things. They lived through hard times. So right now we're going to lift you up out of that struggle. It's like I'm physically lifting your body up out of struggle. Your legs don't want to go because they're so comfortable in it. And you're like stuck in this metal bar. So give me a moment here to cut that bar. Snap you out of it. There you go. You've been released from that. Whew. And now your legs will feel a little strange because they're not used to moving forward, leaving the past behind. Okay? But I want you to stay focused upward on the word joy. And we're going to open up new opportunities for you. You're going to break the glass, like this glass ceiling. Okay. We're going to break that and smash it down right now for you. Oof. And we're going to remove anger and hardship. We're going to call in some helpers for you. Make a way where there seems to be no way. Bring that in for her now within 24 hours. And remove all resistance right now to receiving. Something about gold, a gold medal. I don't know. Do you have something like a gold medal?
Yes, I have one. It's an Egyptian medal.
Okay. Now, how long you had that thing?
I have it for a very long time.
Okay. I want you to take it, and I want you to put it outside. I want you to see what happens in your life when it's not in your house or near you.
Okay.
All right? And then let me know how your house feels differently and you do. Okay? And you can always email me
Yes.
Today. Yeah.
Yes. Thank you
All
so
right.
much. I have Egyptian past lives, and I don't know if that's connected to them.
Yeah, definitely, and we'll talk about that after the call. But
okay,
yeah,
sweetheart.
now see, I would not
you.
know, right? I would not know. So you know who you're talking to right now. So we're going to just, do what we just did. And how are you feeling right now?
I am totally shifted to a different dimension.
Good.
And
want.
all the heaviness disappeared. And
Right.
you're a miracle worker, Marlena. Thank you so much.
You are
I
so
love
welcome,
you,
Irene. I'm glad you called in because today is your day where your life changed forever. Okay?
Thank you.
So, remember, you are one piece. You're totally whole.
Yes.
Don't let anybody ever tell you you're not.
I won't.
And now when we do the rest of this, you're going to start seeing a difference in your finances. So the first step is after the call, stay on. After the call, take that and anything else associated with it and put it outside.
Okay.
And then I want to hear from you today.
Yes.
Very important. Okay?
All right.
Thank you so much.
Thank you, Irene. I'm glad you called back in.
Thank you very much, both.
You're welcome. Thank you. Awesome. 1 second. So we have another caller on the line. Phone number ending in 0710. I'm going to unmute you.
Yeah.
Hello. Hi. Who's this?
Hello, this is Eve. Hi.
Hi, Eve.
Hi. Hi, Marlena.
Hi there.
Hey. So what do you think that is kind of like in my way right now just to move forward?
Okay, so what is your number one goal?
Oh, right now, I have so many goals.
The number one. The number one.
Number one is, I don't know, relationships.
Okay, so let me see. There's some foul play there in relationship area. So I sense a jealousy and disrespect. Okay, so how long has it been since you had a relationship?
Quite a long time.
Okay, so did it break up in a bad way?
Yes.
Okay, how about the one before that? Break up in a bad way?
Yes.
Okay, on your end or their end?
They disappeared.
Okay, see. So did Daddy disappear?
No.
Was he there?
No, not for me.
He wasn't there for you. Great. How was his father?
I don't know. I'm not sure.
You don't know. Okay, so I see what I see. I see deception, a long line of deception. Okay. That's what I'm looking at. So it's like you let your guard down, you accepted anybody. If somebody likes me, I'll just date them and I'll stay with them no matter what, and they'll leave me because that's the way it is, right? So you'll put up with anything, and that's what's happening to you because of your ancestral lineage. Okay, so you see what else I see? I see your mom tolerated it, and her mom tolerated it, and 3 or 4 generations beyond that tolerated it. So it's a long line of this going on. And some put up with it, with beatings and everything else. So let's clear out some of that ancestral baggage there with beliefs and things where people were just controlled and lost their own power. They gave up their power to just be loved, to have somebody accept them no matter what it took, no matter what the end result was, whether they were beaten up or whatever, or condemned, ridiculed, punished, abused, cheated on, and then there's resentment in you. So are you willing to release resentment?
Yes.
Okay, let's see here. There's about 40% of you that says no. So, yeah, and you still hold a grudge against one of the men. Yeah, so let's try and clear some of that and remove some resistance blocks to having a real love, knowing what a real love is, accepting it, moving on, cutting all the old soul ties and cords that you have to these men and to your ancestral lineage that allowed that stuff. And you are the catalyst to break this thing from your family.
Right.
Right? And then we're going to remove shyness and closed up. We need to turn your light back on, where you shine brilliantly and you're not afraid to be seen, heard, or loved and accepted for who you really are. So anywhere where they put blinders on your eyes made you feel disgusted with life, nothing ever works for me, nobody cared about me, nobody loves me, so why bother? Looking for love in all the wrong places happens with that. So we're going to clear you of all that junk. It's like a big garbage bag of junk. Start throwing it in there and the entities with it. And we're going to seal the bag up and throw it away. Giving you a smile again. How would it feel to smile?
A lot better.
Yeah? Okay, so I want you to smile. Smile because you can. All right. Bring in the laughter. Yeah? Bring in endorphins. Laughter, yes, energy of laughter. The emotion of laughter return to her now. And fun and play and excitement of life. Bringing her back her hope again. And allowing her to accept change. Things are going to change. What would it feel like to actually experience a real loving relationship for you?
Monumental.
There you go. That's a great word. So, I want you to write that word down later. Big red letters. And so you can see it. Be like, my relationship is monumental.
Okay.
Okay, you see what I mean? Instead of saying, I wish I had, now it's is. Right? Just like when we use I am powerful, I am happy, I am grateful, I am thankful, I am wealthy, I am powerful, I am healthy. See how that feels? And then to love yourself. So when you look in the mirror, all right, and you don't like what you see, Instead of saying, oh my goodness, be like, wow, I look great, right? I look 20 years old. Wow, my hair looks beautiful. I am happy. I am sexy. I am this. I am that. Everything powerful, positive, right? And once you have done that, you're looking right directly at yourself in the mirror. And now your whole entire being is receiving that. And then when you step outside, everybody starts noticing it. Wow, what happened to her? She looks happy. She looks, all dressed up. She's got a spring in her step today. Where's she going? And so they start noticing different you, the real you. So are you ready to step into the real you?
Yes.
Wonderful. So we're going to allow you more room for that and to receive it and allow it and accept it and enjoy it. Ooh. So how you feeling now?
Smiley.
Good. Yeah. And open up your throat chakra to let yourself be heard. How's that?
Sounds good.
Yeah, a little louder. Hey, I'm
Sounds
here.
good.
Instead of being like, oh my goodness, they might hear me. Yeah. So we're gonna, I don't know why, but I'm seeing you as a speaker, a talker, a teacher, or something. The shy ones always are the ones they put on stage.
That's me. Definitely. I was shy.
That's what they did to me. They're like, wake up and start talking. I'm like, no. Yeah. So here I am. But I'm so, I'm so grateful that I stepped out of that cage.
Me too. So thank you, Eve. You doing good?
Yeah, I'm doing good. Thank you. I'm enjoying it.
Yeah, I would love to hear her grab this package and in a week or so get back to us and tell us how her life changed immediately.
Awesome, yeah.
Okay, awesome.
Thank you, Eve.
Morning. Thank you. Thank you, Rose. Thank you, Marlenea.
So I have somebody else. Hold on, I'm going to unmute Julie. 1 second, Julie. 1 sec. This is give me the last caller because hold on, Julie. 1 sec. I'm going to unmute you. Hello.
Hello.
What, Julie? Hi.
Hi. Marlenea, how are you doing?
Awesome.
And how are you, Lair?
Good. What's your question, Julie?
Well, I like to get closer to the Lord and my angels.
Mm-hmm.
And I don't know if I'm doing something wrong, Marlenea, but I've been listening to a lot of your tapes and worship music. But,
it's just your mind doesn't, allow,
okay,
allow them to show up, we'll put it that way. Because with some people, they can only show up by billboard signs or little messages. With me, they can appear right now. And I'm not going to jump and have a heart attack, you see. So whatever way they're going to show up, they just do. It could be, a morning email. It could be anything. Whatever you are able to receive, they get it through one way or another.
Yeah.
Right? So when you're playing, worship music, inspirational music, happy music, it's making you feel better, number one. Number two, it's bringing in that, beautiful heavenly presence, so you're in that already.
Yeah, I can feel that. Yeah, I
right.
can feel them around me. Yeah.
Right. So you have nothing to worry about. Everything is perfect for you.
So maybe I really don't have anything wrong with my finances, do I? Is there something else that's blocking me?
No, it's your belief,
Okay.
And if you're working or not.
Yep.
So are you employed right now?
Yes, I carried. I've been for 20 years.
Okay. And
And
so you have an income.
pardon me?
You do have an income.
Yeah, I do. Yes.
All right. So
And
number one, that's an income, right? Now, if you want a second income, then you can do something from home where you use your gifts, whatever they are.
yeah, I would love to do that. Get
Yeah.
something at the house. Yeah.
Right. So you write down what you're good at and where you could, sell that or whatever.
Okay.
Like I did cookies, and then I went to house cleaning and I had businesses everywhere. So I always say have more than one income.
Yeah, that's true.
Right?
Yeah.
So you already thankfully have an income, so you don't have a money problem.
No, it's just I know I like to help my daughter out and my mom out and this and
Instead of helping you.
Yeah.
Right?
I'm like the mom I like to help everybody out.
Yeah, but the first thing is you got to be helped.
Right.
Right? So take care of you first, and then whatever's left over, then you can say, okay, I can help somebody. And if you can't help somebody, don't feel bad anymore. Because it's really not your job. Okay? It's not your job to pay everybody's bills on the planet. Right? You're not Superwoman. So, and if you keep enabling that, then they're not going to do nothing for themselves.
Yeah, you're right. Yeah.
Right?
Yeah.
So my daughter was wonderful with that. She said, stop sending me money. And I was like, oh, okay, good. Not that I don't want to, but now that shows me how honorable she is in taking her own steps, right?
Yeah.
So what you can do now is take a little jar or an envelope and start putting that money in there. And then you'll say, oh, I got a savings now.
Yeah.
And if some big problem happens, then you can say, here's the money for that. And it won't be such a burden on you. Because that it's, feels like a burden.
Yeah, it does.
Mm-hmm. So from home now, like today, write down what you like to do, what you're good at, and then utilize the online places like eBay and all that, Amazon. Start selling things.
Yeah.
All right, and start a little side business for yourself.
Yeah, I've been always up, but I just didn't know what for sure to do. But
you know what you're good at.
Yeah, helping people and.
So just start. Just start anywhere.
Yeah, that's the start. Yeah, that's true.
Like the one lady can do her painting.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So stop waiting and stop wondering and just start because you won't know until you actually do something.
Right. Mm-hmm. That's true. Yeah.
Right. And I just wanted to share really quickly too. My son used to ask me for money every month, me and his dad. And then 2 years ago, right, when he graduated from university, he went to University of Toronto, and he graduated. And that same day, he got a job. Thank God. And so after that, he's never asked me for money again. It's like, oh my God, it's amazing.
Yeah. It's wow.
I just feel sorry. That's what moms are supposed to do, help their kids out. And my oldest.
No, they need to be independent.
I know. My oldest daughter moved in. My granddaughter moved into my house, and she got laid off at her job, and so that's why I was kind of worried about if there's a blockage in my financial.
No, it's you not saying no. I mean, of course you want to help, Julie. If your daughter is laid off, doesn't have a job, and she wants to stay with you, that's helping too, right?
Yeah, that is. Yeah.
That's a big help.
She can do some household things too.
Yeah, she does. She helps out with bills, Marlene. And that's why I was asking the Lord for extra money to come here. But every time I ask, it's always something else that comes up. So that's why I was thinking, is there a blockage?
Yeah, so, that's your pattern. That's your belief that every time I get ahead, something's going to come and take it away. So, You want to say, all right, that stops today. I'm no longer a part of that. I'm going to start a side business. Now, if you got things in your house that you can sell right now, there's that let go and offer up.
Yeah, there is. Yeah.
Right? My tenant and my lawn guy both do that every day.
Okay.
They're getting rid of junk. And you look around your house, everybody, and you say, do I need that? No. Do I use that? No. Somebody else can. Offer up.
You're right.
Let go. Get it out. You know, there's that number, 1-800-CHUCK-IT. There you go.
Yeah. Oh, I've been doing that. Yes, I've been doing that.
Yeah. So, you know, kids' clothes sell, you know, good ladies' pocketbooks, believe it. Yeah. Old clothes, coats, you know, whatever. Furniture.
So I'm not in that bad of a state. I'm okay.
Yeah, you got a job. That's number one. I deal with people that are homeless, and within 2 weeks they're in their own house.
Okay. See, I see all the testimonies on your website. And I think, why are they happening to me? What am I doing wrong? But I got a job. I got a house. But I'd just like to have a little extra money to go places, but it's just not coming in. I don't know why. That's
because you're only doing one job.
Okay.
And then, like you just told us, you took in some boarders here. So that's extra weight, extra feeding. All right. And you're not God. You know what I'm saying? You're not like a halfway house. So those people, they may have lost their job. That's not your problem. And I know it's your daughter, and it's hard to hear this. Their problems are not your problems. If they don't do their own thing, they're never going to get out of that comfort zone.
Okay.
So you might lose a job, but some other door is going to open up that's better. And you know that in your mind. So you continue working, but at the same time, you start a little nest egg on the side. It could be $1 a week, right? And that's $52 at the end of the year.
Yeah.
Right? So even the littlest amount of money adds up. So take little jars or little envelopes and, you know, stuff them away, and every week put $1 or $5 in or something like that. And at the end of the year, when you open that envelope, you'll be shocked.
Yeah.
Or you count the money in that jar. You'll say, oh, my goodness. Now I can take a vacation for myself. I worked all year. I should be able to. So all this stuff that you're doing has led you to where you are right now.
Yeah.
So you're not, you know, you're not stuck. There's nothing wrong with you. It's just you need a mind shift.
Yeah.
And then start being creative and expanding yourself to say, okay, I want a second income here. For me, not for them, for me. It's me time, right? And they will learn to fend for themselves, and then you'll see a difference. Because now they'll take action, because you're not going to pay this, you're not going to feed them, you're not going to do this. They need to do it themselves.
Yeah.
And it's a little hard because you want to be the mama and the caretaker and, you know, and I've been there. But if the child is over 18, they're hireable, right?
Yeah.
So, you know, there's airports that hire every day. There's restaurants that hire every day. There's Walmart. You know what I mean? There's businesses you can start from home, writing a book, selling things. You know, start somewhere and expand your horizons, and you'll see a little difference here. The more you work it, the more results.
So true. Thank you, Marlene. Yes,
You're so welcome. Blessings. We'll talk soon.
Okay.
Awesome. Thank you, Julie.
You're welcome.
Oh, great. Yeah, and all the advice that Marlena just gave to Julie or to Eve or to anybody else on the call, that's also for you. If it resonates with you, it's also for you, okay? So it's not just for the person who is asking the question. Yeah. So and you know, and that's the thing. I really want to point this out too. You know, Julie has a job, which is awesome, but she wants more money. But the more money, how is that more money going to come to you? There has to be a channel. There has to be a path. There has to be, you know, somewhere for the flow to happen, right? And that's why, so if it's not going to be, you know, if there's no more that can come from the job you're in currently, then what do, right? You create a second stream of income. You create a third stream of income. You got to do something different. Think outside the box. Yeah, that's all I'm going to say about that.
Yeah, it's just, you know, it's like you have a certain income, you know what it is. So that becomes your ceiling or your set point, right? And and then you look at long term, all right? And you say, but I really like to, you know, have this or be that or do that. Then take action towards that. Make it a separate, like, you know, little side business for yourself. And say, I'm going to use this money to, you know, save up for that goal that I have. Like, I want to go to Hawaii. If I sit here and keep saying I want to go to Hawaii but do nothing, you know, Hawaii tickets are not going to fly through the ceiling, maybe. Crazier. But yeah, you know, God and the universe and the angels are like, okay, you want to go to Hawaii. Here's some ideas. Yeah. Right? And they start reminding you of your gifts and talents, and opportunities are coming, and sometimes your eyes are closed to the good opportunity, you know, and you can't see it. It comes around again, and you miss it again because your mind is stuck on, you know, negative thoughts and things like that. So when an opportunity like a call like this comes, and you have a speaker on, and they offer a package, and your mind is going, I want to manifest that. These people got that. I want it to, you know, and you just go, beautiful package. I'll get it next week, you know, and you never do. And then, you know, a year later, you're like, oh my God, who was that person? Oh, I need that package. I needed it then, you know, and you want to kick yourself in the butt, you know. So it's like, oh, so even with a job, I see people, they're like, oh, you know, I applied for that job over there. I'm like, but there's one right there. I don't want to apply for that. They only hire the. And how long have you been waiting? 6 months for them to call you back. And you keep calling, they don't answer, they don't respond. But that job's knocking at your door right now. They knocked 5 times. But I don't want to go there. They got this, they got that job's right there, you know, and that's what's happening to people. You know, they're not looking at the great opportunity that keeps coming over and over and over and over again. Right?
And sometimes it's a stepping stone to something even better, you know?
I have a story, a young boy, he was in high school with my daughter, and they made fun of him. You know, his whole family lived in this one little house, a little apartment kind of thing. Uncles, aunts, cousins, you know. And you would say poverty. The father was doing all the working, right? So the young boy, he went to work at McDonald's. And the first thing I think he'd do is learn cashiering, I think. So he started there. And the kids in school are like, you work at McDonald's, you know, blah, blah, blah. We're all going to college, you know. This kid is now the general manager of McDonald's. You know how much he's making? All right.
Nope.
Yeah. And the people that went to college, they're making less than him.
Right.
Right? So that's what I'm saying. Don't look at the name of the place or the stories you heard. Start somewhere. Get in the ground floor. Exactly. It might take 6 months to get that next position. So what? You know? And 3 years, what if you're the owner of it? Right? So that's what I'm saying. If you want to do the work field, that's great. If you can work from home, that's great. I tell some single moms who, you know, are home with their little ones, babysit. Right? Especially Christmas time. Parents can't go shopping with the kids. You take them in. Right? I used to get $30. Go shopping. They'd be going for 2 hours. I got $30. My daughter had a fun time. She had all these kids in the house playing. They're out in the yard. And I'm getting paid, you know, to have a good time because I love kids. So it's like.
Exactly. There are many, many different possibilities. So we have to be open to them, open to different possibilities, and just start saying yes and stop saying no, right?
Right. Yeah. And that's the thing. And if your mind, is still stuck in that fear mode and I can't, then, this is why I'm here, to get you out of that and get you out of that comfort zone, get you out of that box. Because
Exactly.
you're in the box and you're looking out and you're saying, look at them. Oh my God, I wish I had this. Why do they have that?
Yeah, exactly. And so, and I'm so glad that Julie mentioned that. So those people that wrote in those testimonials, they worked with Marlene, whether it was a package, whether it was a one-to-one session, but Marlena, but a lot of times it was just them buying a package. So they did something, they didn't just wait and wish and want, right? They did something about it. So for those of you who are interested, the packages are available at alara.at/show/Marlena6, MARLENEA6. So please do take a look at them. And for those of you who may be interested in a personal session with Marlena, email me and we'll work something out.
Yeah,
right.
Because there are people that, they come through the package and they start manifesting things, and then there might be something they want to get rid of, something that's still there in a different area. So, so that can be manifested as well, a session.
Exactly. That's called manifesting. Hey, I would like a session with Marlene. All right, what do I have to do? I have to email Alara. Okay.
That's easy enough, right?
Right.
Or Facebook, Messenger or whatever. You can be reached easy. I mean, it's funny because I will pop on at 4 a.m. and there's Alara.
Yeah.
At 4 a.m. And, it's like 13 hours later, she's still on. So, you don't find...
Unless I'm traveling, I'm always here. But, if I'm traveling, then that's a different story. Last weekend I was in Rome, and this weekend coming up I'm going to be at Lake Garda, so I'm looking forward to that.
Wonderful.
Yay. Yeah, and so, this is about me manifesting some of the stuff that I enjoy, right?
Exactly, yeah, because, you like to travel, you like to experience new places.
I do.
Things.
Yeah.
So that's where your heart goes. It aims right for that. You're like, open for, any opportunity. Here I am, here I come.
Especially if there's water involved. If there's a lake involved, I'm there. River, lake, ocean, I'm there.
Right? Or a big rain puddle.
Exactly. So, Marlene, is there any other last words of wisdom that you'd like to offer to our guests? Because I'm about to go eat dinner. I know it's a little late, but,
So, what I want to say today is we got to become risk takers.
Right.
All right.
Yes.
Where our family wasn't.
Right.
So the wealthy people that we look at, the eccentric millionaires, are risk takers.
Mm-hmm.
They start a new business and they keep going. Mm-hmm. And they don't just have one income, right? So they have 15. So start out with one, right? And then manifest a second and a third, at least have 2 or 3. That way, if one, you lost your job, then you got some income. Then you don't have to come to me crying, help me, I'm broken, I'm porcelain or I'm stuck. So now you can come to me and say, okay, well, I lost that one. I got these 2 and I want to manifest now a new one. We can do that easy. No problem. When you come from homeless, and you're living in your car or in a cardboard box, it's going to take us a couple weeks, to get you moving, forward. So I want to let you know. And then if there's some people that, start doing packages and the MP3s and they come up with these blocks, suddenly something pops up. Don't get upset. Say, okay, I'm going to write that down. This thing keeps coming up when I do this. So what is underneath it? And then we can work on clearing that thing, And,
I love what you told Irene about the gold medal thing, and to take it outside the house. Because it's like,
Yeah, that's, something came up, it started saying gold medal. And I said, okay. And then I asked her, do you have a gold medal? Yes. That thing right there, okay, has a negative energy.
Yep. So there might be something, so that's why a personal session is can be useful too, for
Yeah,
sure. Yeah.
so I get these inspirations. I get intuition. I get knowing, all right, discernment. So I can see people. Sometimes I see inside the body. Sometimes I see around the body. Sometimes I see in your house what's there, what's going on, right? That's my gift. So, when it first started happening where I could see inside the body, I'd be anywhere and I'm like, oh, right? Now I'm used to this, it's just a gift and I know what I'm looking for, right? So now I can smell people and I'll know what they've been doing, right? What addiction you got, right? By smell and this and that. So, or what you're doing. And I know that. So it's a gift I have. And then when people, have a session with me, I'm able to do that too. And then we can just get it out of the way. So like the one lady who didn't have a date for 20 years, she didn't come to the session for that. She wasn't using the package for that. But what happened was her heart's desires were just being fulfilled.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Her desire was for something different. And we worked on that. And then she got a raise, sudden raise out of the blue. And, and then she got money suddenly in her bank account. She's like, where'd that come from? I said, don't worry about where it came from.
Exactly.
Just receive it. And then the next day she's invited out and she meets some man and they click and they hit it off. And it's like, wow, you see. So when you least expect it, you're elected. So it's like, there used to be some kind of show, it was old, and they had a song and it was like, when you're least expected, you're elected, you're the star today. So shine, you see.
Exactly. It's time to shine. Yes.
Yeah,
And it is.
Do you have like something, that you want to share, like a gratitude statement? Because I love that gratitude.
Well, yeah, and that's the thing. It's like, it's so important to always be grateful for something every day, three or four things every day, because once you start to do that and you start to recognize more and more things to be grateful for. I mean, I'm always like shocked by, some of the stuff. Is like, it brings me to tears because I'm so grateful, and it brings me joy, and that expands your heart and that opens up the flow, and that, if you're talking with a connection with spirit, Julie, or with God and the angels, open up your heart, be grateful, and just be grateful that you can experience their presence. Number one, it doesn't always have to be, like Marlena, talking to them and her hearing them. Sometimes it's just feeling the presence. I just felt the presence for years before I ever even tried to talk to them. For years, I was just so grateful for their presence, their energy, their love, their support. And the more that you affirm what you're grateful for, the more things that you're grateful for show up. Okay, so yeah, definitely, just that's my number one tool for manifesting is being grateful.
Yeah, because I'm grateful, every day when I wake up.
Mm-hmm.
All right, and it's a new opportunity.
Absolutely.
And I'm like, hey, thank you for the beautiful night's sleep I had, even if it was 2 hours. I say it out loud. And then I'm just like, hey, this is a new day. Everybody else is sleeping. It's 4 o'clock in the morning.
Yeah.
What can we manifest now? Why they're all, out of my way. So,
absolutely.
Yeah, so why you hear beautiful birds and, sounds outside here are just so, it's like paradise.
Yeah.
Day and night. And I live on a quiet road and it's like, wow, and I'm just grateful for waking up every day because of my past when, they try to end my life so many times on me. But, that's me.
Mm-hmm.
And
like Julie might be grateful that she gets the opportunity and the chance to help people, or Lisa might be grateful that she gets the opportunity and the chance to be in the flow and paint and be creative, because she does,
Yeah, we'll give her a week to paint us a beautiful picture.
Absolutely, yes, Lisa.
That'll be her class, okay? We're going to send her to class this week, and we want to see a beautiful painting.
Mm-hmm. Exactly. Or whatever else you all would like to manifest. Be be grateful for it in advance. It's already happening. You already have it. Be grateful for it. Bring that energy into it, not the grasping, needing, wanting, not the desperation. Okay. So yeah, just want to end with that little bit.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Our goal is to manifest something incredible. And it could be unbelievable to you people. So, but, to me, like, I put in the word, miraculous, manifestations. But to me, it's like an everyday occurrence.
Exactly.
It's like breathing. Okay.
Yeah.
So everybody on the planet to me is a miracle. If you look at how we got here and everything, it's like, wow, so be grateful for the moments. Okay. And live in the moment you're in, not yesterday or worrying about tomorrow. Live in the moment and quiet, find a quiet place. If it's out by a tree or a lake or a beach, take a picnic basket and a little radio and just be by yourself. I take a me day every day. Everybody's vacation if it's in the shower sometimes if you're a young mom,
Oh, yeah, exactly. Yeah. If you're a young mom, even 10 minutes is like, oh, my God, amazing.
I know. It's like, oh, wow, I remember it well. And so
exactly.
Find yourself a sacred place where it's just you. And it's like, that
you can breathe. Take a deep breath and just be in your heart space. Expand out and just be.
Yes. And that's why I created that one track where it's like, escape from the whole world and come with me on a magical, beautiful, manifesting journey together. And it's so awesome to do that. Escape from that, mindset for 5 seconds, and put your goals down and put them on a desk away from you, and don't be constantly staring at them, right?
Don't be constantly staring at them, but also, do take action and ask questions. What action can I take here, for this to manifest?
Right. And why do I really want to manifest this?
Yes.
Right?
Yeah.
So if you're wondering, why nothing's happening for you, even after you did, sessions and clearings and things like this, it's just because of your belief system, your subconscious mind. It believes one thing and that's what manifests. So, utilizing this package here, to me, it's proven it's weight in gold for me and many other people. So, I would say, we need to push ourselves to the next level with a little cosmic kick. So this is what I'm offering, a cosmic kick forward and out of that old, pattern. If you look at yourself every morning, you get up and you do the same routine every day. You're robotic. So your thoughts are robotic. So we come in and we shift that and your life starts shifting. And you're like, wow, I can't believe this. I listened to this 2 tracks and I got 3, things that happened in my life that I didn't even expect. A raise, free money. Some people got a car. Some people's families got back together. Some people got a free house. I got a free TV. I got a car. I went out to get some yogurt and bread. I ended up with a Mercedes. Hello. My neighbor said, that was the most expensive loaf of bread and yogurt you got. I said, yeah, but it's beautiful. And it's useful. It's something useful. And it's almost like brand new. And it was so reasonable. And I'm like, I'm not going to pass this up. The universe knocked on my door.
Exactly.
So envelopes, like we were talking, envelopes and jars, fun money, new car, new house, right? New outfit, right? A small vacation. Start somewhere, but using cash, not plastic, right? And I smell the money. I want to smell the money. It has a sweet fragrance. right? I'm used to the smell of money, the crinkle of money, the feeling of money, the looks of money, all right? So, put money in your hands and hold it and look at it and say, I got money.
Exactly.
And your brain is saying, I got money. And your mouth is saying, I got money, right? And if you want to manifest, a loving relationship, write the word love down, right? And then on top of it, put, I love myself. Everybody loves me. I'm lovable. And you do that every day. And all of a sudden your mind starts to shift. I am lovable. I am worthy of love. And then you meet that person that's right for you. The right one, not the one that,
Yeah, well, I think we would need a whole class or a call on relationships alone, right?
Oh, goodness, yes. That's a big one. Well, you could train the people on that because you're like me. You write down your list and then you just put it there and all of a sudden, boom.
Yep, and I have an amazing relationship. So, and that was like divinely guided for sure. But I worked at it too, and so I manifested it, and it's amazing. I love my husband so much. I'm so grateful, so grateful. He's right now cooking dinner, a little late, but
It's all right, and you got a beautiful little furry friend there too. So
yep, manifested Neo. Yes, absolutely.
Little Neo. I want to hear Neo, on a call one day.
Yeah, he's so good. He's in the kitchen now with my husband because, in case he drops some food, right?
Oh, yeah. He's like, give me a snack. She ain't looking.
Exactly.
We know that's great. Yeah. We used to do that too. So, yeah, thank you so much, Alara and everybody for, allowing me on this call and everybody for sharing today. And I hope to be able to work with everybody. And
awesome. Thank you.
Together.
Yeah. Thank you so much. And thank you everybody for your questions and comments and feedback. And again, those two packages are available at alara.at/show/Marlenea6, MARLENEA6. So please do take a look at them and start manifesting. Start manifesting your heart's desires with ease and grace and know that it is possible for you as well. Right? So thank you. And yes, Marlena, it's always so much fun having you on our show. And you started off the season with a bang, so thank you. And I know you'll be back again later this season. So until next time, everyone, may you continue to be blessed with an abundance of joy, peace, love, happiness, prosperity, and radiant health. Sending you all much love and blessings always. Bye for now. Now let me see if I can do this properly.